Today may have been one of the cooler days of the week as the heat steadily builds up over the next couple days. Today topped out in the middle to low 80s. We're going to jump about 10 degrees, putting us in the low 90s by Wednesday. That's with the chance for some thunderstorms as well. So get ready for some stormy weather to roll in later this week. For the most part, tonight is quiet. Temperatures will be down into the low 60s with a very light breeze, kind of switching directions from the northwest to the northeast. A majority of us will end up staying quiet. There's one exception, though, as we look to future track at about 5:45 tomorrow morning. You can see all sorts of storms near the Quad Cities. Some of these may just brush areas like Sterling and Rock Falls going into about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think the majority of the rest of our area ends up staying dry, but note those storms get a little closer towards Dixon at about 7 o'clock, but I think they're going to stay in Whiteside County and then they exit from there. So I just wanted to mention that there's a couple spots in Whiteside County that could pick up some rain. Otherwise, everywhere else looking dry for now. That does mean lots of sunshine ahead for tomorrow. Temperatures easily warming up from the 60s into the 80s, so that happens pretty quickly throughout the morning. And note the humidity is a little higher, so it's going to feel like the 90s going into the afternoon. So we get a little preview of some of the more intense heat ahead for Wednesday. Wednesday, easily the hottest day of the week, feeling like 100, if not a little hotter than that, because the humidity and the heat are on the rise. We'll be back into the 90s for temperatures on Wednesday. Worst of the heat occurs during the afternoon. May see a repeat of this kind of heat going into Saturday, so a couple times this week feeling the heat as well as seeing some storms. Best chance for those likely Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. There are some slight risks for severe storms or soaking to even flooding rainfall, so plenty to watch once we get to the middle of the week. Overall, it's just a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather for all of southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois, so really not any exceptions here. So isolated severe weather possible as these storms start to roll in during the morning hours, and that'll be kind of a little puzzle piece to see if that's going to affect what we have going on in the afternoon. If these eat up too much energy, likely that'll limit those severe potential for Wednesday afternoon. The main round of storms comes through during the late afternoon to evening hours, and right towards the tail end of the evening, that's when we do see a couple of those stronger cells popping back up again. So Wednesday could be pretty active as well as hot with high temperatures in the 90s. But after a busy Wednesday, we cool off for Thursday with lots of sunshine. Friday for City Market, middle 80s, back near average. Then we feel the heat again into Saturday as we look ahead to the upcoming weekend. Could even be a little stormy by the end of the week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather settles back down a little closer to average. We're talking the middle 80s, so the heat kind of goes away into the middle of next week. In the meantime, coming off the weekend with a forecast of 85 for today, hit 86 this afternoon. That means the 4-degree guarantee keeps going. 143 the cash total now. We'll see if we can get over $150 with tomorrow's forecast of 88, Brittany.
All right, more money in the bank, Alex. Thanks.